Hey, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to Wednesday, another episode of Ken versus 10. I am Ken, SSK Pomo, Mr. Bill, Kenny Get Stuff Done, El Lucha Dork, amongst other names that I go by. Welcome in, everyone. Billsy was here early. Good day, sir. Good to see you, my friend. In the chat, my mother, my mom and pop are watching right next door. Good to see them. Mr. Jack Bryan is here, out traveling today. Talked to Brian earlier. Upstate Picker. Hey, everyone. Always good to see you too as well, Brian. Hey, everybody. I'll wait, but go check out Brian's podcast over at Jack's Treasures called What? Not Another Reselling Podcast. This week they had Coco Loves Life on there. Love me some Coco. Great show. Talk about that after a bit as well. What is up? Susan is here. My cousin Susan. On her lunch break. Mary McQueen. Lori Happy Picker is here. Man, I'm seeing all these names that I'm going to see in Nashville because we are talking about the Nashville Meetup today because I'm just super excited. Just a little over a week away. Roman is here. Ken's headshots are already all over the freeway. If I drive from Ohio to Florida on all those exits and rest areas, I should post some up on the bulletin boards. I do have the Nashville headshot. I was debating on if I wanted to reveal it on here or not. So yes, next week. Deciding if I wanted to, maybe I'll give a quick peek or at the storage unit facilities branches. Yeah, it's amazing what you'll find. And Raz is here, has a new upload over on his channel. Go check that out. Hinted at one. My partner had one that Flo barely stepped over the line. Ooh, go check that out. Let's see it. Susan is saying, let's see it. Yeah, I should have got bulletin boards. I should have got like roadside, billboards on all the way to Nashville. Yes, new segment. Who's Susan meeting in the parking lot today? I don't know if Carolyn is hanging out in the same parking. Well, Susan is most likely at school today. I should have done that. Let's go. Kristen O'Rule Squirrel is here. Good to see you. That's for Mama Noodles. Mama Noodles. Even yeah, they lined their whole house with them. Kennethy getting stuff done. I'm trying. I've been focused here on the meetup and some of the stuff that I have to get ready for that. I got errands to do this afternoon to still get ready for the meetup. I was going to print out I'll print out a copy of the headshot. Maybe I'll show it. Maybe I won't show it. We don't know. Susan? Oh, I've been meaning to ask you something, Susan. What are you having for lunch today? What is Susan having for lunch today? Big segment on the show. Before we get into everything, how's everybody's week gone so far? Are you making sales? Are you trying to make sales? How's that going for you? I've made a few sales, nothing spectacular. just chugging along here. I was watching Corey and Teresa over at Grams and Pops. I was watching their video this morning. I thought, uh-oh, here's another one of these. Is reselling in trouble? Our honest take. I'm reading the title right here. Our honest take on the economy, tariffs, and more. And I thought, uh-oh, another one of these channels that's doom and gloom. But really great video. Go check it out. Go check it out. Listen to their perspective on the current economy and things that you can do and what they do. Very, very good video. I actually got it watched before the show started today. Lori's sales, I assume it's been just terrible with your sales. Well, you got to stop buying those shoes. You got to stop buying those shoes with the bad soles that pick up all the rocks and the grass and the straw. I saw your little Instagram post there about the shoes. Okay, so here we go. Checking in. Susan is having Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes, leftovers, Cheez-Its, yogurt, and apple slices. Boy, she's got the yogurt and apple slices. Cheesesteak sloppy joes. Interesting. I've not had that dish before. That sounds good. I think I might make sloppy joes for dinner, actually. I had some here a couple weeks ago, and it's the first time I had ever made sloppy joes in my entire life. And they were good. So I bought some more hamburger. I bought some more Manwich. Is there another brand that makes, besides Manwich, to make sloppy joe mix? I've never paid attention. Corey and Teresa told me to close my eBay shop. It's not worth it anymore, and hired me to work in their escape room as a janitor. And there is Jill. Roman is coming in. Wait, is Roman coming in Nashville? I have not heard officially. I know two videos there that Raz is talking about over on his channel. I know two earlier ones made fun of something Megan Fox said during a live, but she was cracking up when she saw them. I think you're talking about on your channel. Still a rookie reseller. Man, you got many a year under your belt. Not a rookie, just, hey, we all pick up those things from time to time. We get excited about them when we see them. And you're just kind of blind to whatever, an imperfection or something. Of course, that's something you wouldn't know unless you put them on with the shoes. Go follow Happy and Grumpy Picker over on Instagram. See their stories. Follow them on YouTube as well. See what we're talking about there with those shoes. Jill, Kristen said that if she comes, she'll run away. I don't think Kristen's ever ran away from any. Well, there might be some people, but Kristen is a fun, bubbly person. I can't wait to see her again in Nashville. Yeah. Roma, are you seriously? What? Oh, it's a secret. I'm getting behind here on my chat. It's in the works. Oh, yes. Roman just makes life better in general. If you see, you cannot help but smile when you see a Roman video, Instagram post, whatever. He's just a genuine good dude. Where did I see Mary McQueen? I wanted to throw out there too tonight. We're going to be talking about the Nashville meetup. But if you want to do some recap about two other great events, the Boss Reseller Remix and the Planes to Profit meetup that was just a few weeks ago. I'm going to throw a link in the chat here. Tonight on Mike Metco Meetup's YouTube channel, 8 p.m. Eastern time, they are doing a live. Mike and Mary, I don't know if they have guests on. I don't really know what's going on, but I've got it bookmarked. I've got to click that button to notify me. Well, I didn't have to click the button because I have my notifications turned on for Mike Metco meetups. Um, really looking forward to seeing Mike again. I've met Mike a few times at meetups, but first time I'm getting to meet Mary, who will be there um, in the chat. So click on that link, click on that notify button, and go watch Mike Metco tonight talk about meetups, Boss Reseller Remix, Planes to Profit. Yes, Mike and Mary Live is an event in itself. You didn't even it's like being at a reseller meetup to watch Mike and Mary over there. And same to you, Mary. Same to you with all the content that you put out, for all of the people that are doing lives and doing stuff in the community, for posting, when I'm going to be doing this show. Anyone can come live on the screen tonight. Ooh, open invitation. Scurry. That was something. If I'm handing them out on the freeway, I might stand at one of those exits. The people that stand there with the cardboard sign that says, we'll work for food, or I'll just stand there and hand out headshots. Yes, Corey has a new venture. If you listen to the Corey and I do the Unemployed for a Living podcast. Go search that out on YouTube. Unemployed for a Living podcast, where we kind of deep dive into different areas of different side hustles, different self-employed businesses. And we did a kind of a deep dive look into if 3D printing is a viable, side hustle. Is it a good job? Can you turn that into a full-time thing? And Corey got so excited in just the research of the show, he bought a 3D printer and is already kicking some stuff out. He has a really great idea for a tool. Stay tuned to their channel and maybe the Unemployed for a Living podcast to see what his ideas are. Very, very cool. Glenn, I'm looking forward to meeting for the first time in Nashville. Kim T is here. Where did I miss a comment? Yeah, stop by at the show tonight. Brian and Tracy are going to stop by the Mike Metco meetups. Hey, Glenn and Kim. I'll 3D print my own clone, and that clone will go to Nashville instead of me. Corey made a bicycle. I heard he did one project that's just been annoying Teresa. Where did I might have missed it. Yeah, it's a shame that Caleb over at the Old Paths agreed. Bummer. So, okay, let's do, I see a lot of the names, but let's do, wait, maybe I can do a poll. Let's do this. This is fun. Technology, folks. I'm just going to start a poll. Are you going to the Nashville meetup? If you are here, are you going to the Nashville meetup? I am super. Oh, see, I was going to start the show. Hey, y'all, I was going to start the show with my cowboy hat on. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Not everybody in Nashville talks like this. There's probably more non-Nashvillians. Is that the word? Nashvillians. They're all a bunch of villains. Villains. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're all a bunch of villains down there. Um, but I should have started with my cowboy hat on. So what's the oh, I don't want to end the poll. I just want to see the poll. Right now in the chat here, 64% of you are going. Oh yes. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Where is yeah, printed a whistle. Only for the headshot. 900-mile trip upstate is not going to. You will be missed. You will miss 900-mile trip. I don't know what the mileage is for us, but it's right, about 6 hours, a little over 6. By the time Jill has to stop at the restroom, like every single rest area from here, from Ohio to Nashville, Jill will want to stop at. Then probably, take a break, get something to eat or whatever along the way. We'll never get there. So our 6-hour trip will probably be close to 9 hours. I have a friend like talks like that too. Talks like gets her southern accent on. 1 week and 2 days, yes. Well, Mr. Jack himself. Oh, are you bringing Mr. No, you're not. I know you're not bringing Mr. Jack. Jill, I will want to stop. Jill and I go round and round about traveling together. You should travel with Jill. It's an experience. I will rent out the experience. If anybody wants to stop by and pick up Jill, 445 miles for us. It's yeah, it's an experience to travel with Jill. I just want to get there. I want to get in the car. I want to get there. We all have to stop, use the restroom, but not every restroom. You're a dream to travel with compared to me. Side hustle. Wait, hashtag side hustle. Side hustle idea. Adventures with Jill. I should film a video of us going. But yeah, okay, so if you guys are not going, most of you are going and you know all about, I'm going to end the poll here. 64% of the people are going. Jill is an excellent driver. Yeah, Jill's an excellent driver. Drives slow in the driveway. Yeah, Jill drives slow in the driveway. Shout out to Rain Man. That's a great movie. Remember when Dustin Hoffman used to be like the actor? He was in like everything and he's so versatile. He's one of those actors that's like, when you watch him, you're seeing the character that he's playing. You don't think like, oh, like when I watch okay, say like Tom Cruise, for example. I like Tom Cruise. I like a lot of Tom Cruise movies. But when I'm watching his movies, I think, oh, that's Tom Cruise, like playing this part. Not like say doesn't or like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is so like it's not your great actor. It's like he's so believable in every part. You never look at it and go, oh, that's just Tom Hanks playing a guy. So that's my take on actors. That 65% of Roman's clone was going. Uh, Anyone else coming from south and shopping the 411 on the way, heading out super early Thursday and hope to hit some sales. I did not know. We are coming. No, we're coming from the north. So apparently there's some highway sales, 411 along the way. If you are coming from the south, hit some extra sales on the way. I did want to throw up here. So if you're not aware, which I think most of you are, and why did that page go away? I had all of this stuff set up. There it is. Share this. So this is the Facebook page, Nashville Reseller Meetup Facebook page. Go there. Check out people are just posting all kinds of fun comments and excitement and stuff that's going to be going on. But if you're on the page and you want to know what is going on right here, if you click on this featured tab right here, it is going to bring up the schedule of events, which is, let me get this screen over here, which is just, it's a fun packed weekend of stuff. Let me get that up there bigger. There we go. So Friday the 25th, 6:30 p.m. at Jolly Ollie's in Nashville, it's actually in Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is close to Nashville, right outside. Same as the hotel, the main kind of like meetup hotel. The designated spot is the Holiday Inn Express in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, which is not far from downtown Mansfield. What am I talking about? Downtown Nashville. Yes, 385 of our closest friends are on that page. People are registered. The first 150 people get swag bags, but there may be couple extra swag bags here and there if people don't show up. So even if you're not registered or in that first 150, there's still a chance. Tons of prizes that are being given away. I think I heard Ray say the other day there's over $1,000 in prizes that are going to be given away like at the meet and greet and kind of throughout the weekend during other stuff that's going on. Yes. Brian, seriously though, look at how your life has changed and grown in 1 year, and you can, which is true. Brian and Tracy are a true example of how going to a meetup and meeting people and getting that networking and talking with folks can re-energize what you're doing or give you opportunities that you didn't previously have. And then I always tell, Brian and Tracy, they took those opportunities and they made the most of them. They didn't just go have fun for the weekend and meet new people and talk and then go home and not take advantage of that networking and those groups of people. And they have, over the last year, have really excelled in their YouTube, in their whatnot, in their eBay, in everything, just in the community in general. It's Corey says it's almost worth dealing with people to go to a meetup. Yeah, almost. I know just the stories I heard coming out of the Plains to Profit of the people that meet and get to talk to one another, and then you get new ideas and you get new, just a new take on how somebody else does reselling, because we all can get stuck in the way that we do stuff. And just to go talk with somebody else, there's millions of videos out there of people doing stuff, but get to talk to someone face to face and get that immediate interaction. There's nothing like it. Plus, it's just a lot of fun. Yes, last episode of Ken versus 10, I won't be doing an episode next week because I'll be getting ready and doing Nashville stuff, getting ready uh, to enjoy the weekend. You're poking at the bear with Mr. Jack. Um, it'll be a blockbuster video. It will. It will. Um, Brendan is already at the bar in Nashville on Broadway. Uh, why is Dolly Parton's waist so small? Nothing grows in the shade. Lots of shade. Lots of shade in Dolly's midriff area right there. We will say that for sure. Good to see you though, Brendan. Brendan wasn't here for the poll, but I know that he is going to the Nashville meetup. Meet and greet, 6:30 Friday, Jolly Ollies. Um, Joe, I'd Flip That, and Joe and Nicole from I'd Flip That are bringing their Reseller Showdown game show to the Nashville meetup, to the meet and greet. It's gonna be epic. How could it not be fun? If you know Joe and Nicole, there's no way that it cannot be not fun. Is that right? Cannot be not fun? I don't know. I don't do English. Or grammar. I guess I do English. I'm speaking to you and you're understanding me. I don't do grammar. But giveaways, prizes, game show, networking, food, fun. Shout out to Jolly Ollies. I've actually been to Jolly Ollies and seen where we're doing the thing. It's going to be a phenomenal event. And then an after party. The event is 6:30 to 9:30 as far as the meet and greet. And then an after party inside at Jolly Ollies or inside outside. We've kind of got part of the facility. Go to Nashville Flippers YouTube page and watch one of his most recent videos about the update for the Nashville meetup, and that's going to give you all that you need to know. Yes, do your vocal exercise. Me, 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 la, 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 la. I don't know. I might even sing a song. Jill and I might do a duet. We don't know. We do not know. It is going to be crazy fun. The meetup event, and then Saturday, as if you can see on there, all of these events, come to what you want, don't come to what you want, hang out with people, do stuff. Yard sales. Saturday morning, there are tons of yard sales in the Nashville and the whole surrounding area. There are thrift stores. There are bins. There's probably some estate sales. There's a flea market, all kinds of stuff. But go out and find all of your best, all of that stuff, all your items that you like to find. Yeah, the after party gonna have a Hanson look like. I might even sing Mbop. We don't know. Me and Brendan will just stay in Nashville after the meetup. Open bar there. Yes. Get to see the Nashville Predators on the golf course. The hockey players on the golf. I don't get that one. Teresa doesn't know, but Corey is actually going to Nashville. The after party starts at my bedtime. Did y'all invite a bunch of young people or something? There are people of all. Yeah, it's going to get late, especially if you have that time change thing. If you're coming from an area that, like, Nashville is in Central Time and we're in Eastern Time, and so everything will, when it's midnight and we're still partying, it's only 11 o'clock there, and we're just like, yeah, let's just go to bed. Oh, they missed the playoffs. Okay, gotcha. I don't know how my Jackets are doing, Columbus Blue Jackets. They had to win out their last two games, and Montreal had to lose one for us to make the playoffs. So I don't know how they did last night. I know, right? Bop karaoke. It's a hard song to sing. It is a hard song to sing. Yard sales, Saturday morning or whatever time. It says 8 a.m., but you do you, and you get, if you're an early riser, 6 a.m., you're out there, 7 a.m. But on the next page, lunch is following at the Long Hollow Pizza and Pub at noon. So get up, hit those sales, come over, hang out with everybody. The Long Hollow Pizza and Pub is right across the street from the Holiday Inn Express there in Goodlettsville. Seemed like a great location because you can walk across the street to it. You don't have to drive. You can come back from your yard sailing. You can freshen up at the hotel if you're staying there. There's also other hotels that I've heard that people are staying along that same row. You can freshen up a bit, come over for lunch, but also we are doing Nashville Bingo, Nashingo. I called it Nashingo. Jill and I are working that out, where you'll have, I just show this, you'll have a bingo card that looks, oh, I should have taken that screen down. Maybe I'll show it. But all kinds of different items that people find at yard sales, mostly by kind of like category. You don't have to buy them. You just snap a picture. If you see one of the items on the list, you snap a picture. Come to lunch at the Long Hollow Pizza Pub. Turn in your card, your bingo card. We will draw a card out, and you will and then if you got a bingo on a card, you'll show us your pictures to verify that you found those items. And then CBJ1, good. They're on their way. 6 a.m. Simmer down, Jill. Roman, we just don't look at the weather. We don't look at the weather. Now, I have heard that maybe there's not any rain so far in the forecast. But I just don't look at the weather. The weather will do what the weather will do, and you can just get yourself all nutted up. So yeah, it will be fun. The bingo, Brendan, yeah, en route is hitting some bins. Indianapolis on my way to Buc-ee's at this time. Yes. Brendan is traveling next week. He's hitting bins all the way from Michigan down to Nashville. Buc-ee's along the way. We're going to hit a Buc-ee's. I know that's one stop that we will do, that Jill and I will do. There is a Buc-ee's along the way. Amanda Fireball Flippers is here. What is up, my friend Amanda? It has been a minute. Go CBJ, yes. All yeah, all nutted up. I want to say, speaking of nuts, Amanda in the house. Speaking of nuts, I don't think that he's in here, and I'm gonna post this elsewhere, but I went to the P.O. box the other day, and there was a box. There's a box in there. I'm like, woohoo, I love getting packages, first of all. And my good friend, Flipping Out with Dave. I don't know if you all know Flipping Out with Dave. If you don't, get to know him. Follow along. But he sent me just a nice little gift. Some duck nuts, some peanuts, duck. They are seasoned with duck salt. So I got a can of nuts. I got a couple of stickers here. And then just a really nice note here from David. And very cool. It's very exciting when, people watch and you see and you interact with folks, and then and then you get an unexpected package in the mail. It's just so cool that someone would think of you and send a nice note. So shout out to Flipping Out with Dave. I'm reaching out to him because I just got it yesterday. Reaching out to him They are important. They are important. Duck salt. I should open them up, meet them right here on the air. After lunch on Saturday, Goodwill Bins. It's a Goodwill Bins trip. I know that Ray, Nashville Flipper, has been working with the Nashville Goodwill Bins to maybe do a little something for us there, or at least allow us to film during the event, because all of us resellers, we want to film, and they have some pretty strict rules. But I know that Ray is working with them right now to maybe do something for that. And then 5 p.m. Saturday evening, there's a place called the Game Terminal in Nashville, and it is an old style game room. They have like every game imaginable, pinball machines. All of the machines are free, I guess, except for the pinball machines. All of the machines are free. You just go in and you hang out. They have little fingery foods, bar type foods, that sort of stuff. But the boys over at the Locker Room Podcast, if you're not following the Locker Room Podcast, go check them out. They've been talking about, I seen a little blurb on Instagram this morning where they've been talking about the Nashville meetup. They are kind of sponsoring that event at the Game Terminal. So you can go over there, hang out with everybody, hang out with the Locker Room guys, and just have a real good time playing video games, hanging out and having fun. Fingery foods. Yes, fingery foods. I hope they have competitive double Dutch. Maybe so. I was always a Galaga guy. I loved playing that. Could play that forever. I'm grew up in the 80s, so all of those retro video games, well, they weren't retro then, they were all brand new. Yes, Mary, the Game Terminal is going to be very, very cool. Nicole, the aforementioned Nicole from I'd Flip That, hosting the game show at the meetup with Joe. You know, we could get along with just Nicole. Yeah, she'll bring Joe too, but that's going to be fun. Yeah, Galaga was one of my favorites. Jill likes the shooting games. You know what? I just don't. Jill is a very good shot. Whether it's with a real rifle or weapon or pistol or whatever, she's a very good shot. Keep her simmer down, Roman. Nicole heart. Yes, I am super excited about that. There's tons of people that are coming that I haven't met. There are some that Nicole, I haven't met. I've met Joe in person. And I'm looking forward to meeting the better half. Angie Resells is another one that I'm looking forward to meeting. Personally, I've known Angie Resells for many, many a year, but we've never been in the same place at the same time. Only a few more sleeps. So let's finish this up. Game Terminal Saturday night, downtown Nashville. If you so want to partake, go down on Broadway and Nashville. I'm sure there'll be tons of groups of people, everybody just down there hanging out. There's so much to see. If you've never been to Nashville, you'll get to, go downtown, see all those historic places that you've seen, on TV and movie and specials and all of that stuff. And so you can hang out downtown Nashville Saturday night. Get a group, go have fun. And then Sunday morning, just a great event. And I love that Ray implemented this last year. It was a great experience. Sunday morning at the it looks like 11 a.m. service. We're going to go to Ray's church. The Legacy Nashville is what it's called. Legacy Nashville church. and just all go there to and be together and just have that time in a church, listening to the music, listening to um, the sermon for that day. Um, it was a great experience, a life-changing experience for some people last year, and I'm super excited to do that again. Um, and I know that Ray is excited to share his church with all of you. Um, yes, church is always good. We've met Joe. Meh, Joe says. Um, uh, yes, I'm missing some of the comments. And Roman is just going because of church. I tell you what, it was a great church service. The music was phenomenal. The pastor's message, I know last year was just phenomenal and very impactful to folks. Um, if you only came to Nashville and you only went to that event, you could consider the weekend fulfilled and good. Um, and then right after church, right up the road from the church, there's a place called the Rose Pepper Cantina. It's a very good size Mexican restaurant, great food. We ate lunch there after church last year. If you were at the event last year, um, uh, Brendan will be almost home by church time. Oh, he's getting up early and leaving on Sunday. Um, wait, what, Brendan? It will be, but going to the Rose Pepper Cantina and having lunch after that with all the people that are still in town. A lot of people leave directly after lunch, maybe directly after church, depending on how long their drive is, and whether or not they still have to go to St. Louis or not. Shout out to Jill. Um, and so just so go to the Nashville Meetup page on Nashville Meetup on Facebook, and you will see all of that stuff. Be able to follow along with all the fun comments and stuff that people have been putting out there. Um, and I'm whooped up. I'm excited. I'm excited. There, you have to rewind. Don't crush my dreams. Jill says, I'm not crushing your dreams. I would do that with you if you wanted to do. That's Jill and I. Sorry, Jill and I are having a side conversation. Um, oh, Brendan has a concert on Sunday night. Man, that's an action-packed weekend for you, Brendan. Um, and it always is. I always hate the last day when you have to leave an event like this or anything. It's almost like when the event is over, it's almost like, say, like December 26th. You know, Christmas, the day after Christmas, we've all been talking about this meetup for what, months, 4, 5, 6 months. I forget when he actually announced the official date for the meetup. So we've all been talking about it for months. We're all excited. We've been in the chats, we've been in the groups, we've been watching the videos, we've been talking when are you going? Are you going? Where, who's all going? And then um yes, Amanda, I wish that you could come too. I have not met Amanda. I've known Amanda for quite a while as well and never met her in person. Got to give her a hug or a hearty handshake. I don't know. I don't know. Amanda, are you a hugger? Are you a hugger? I give you a hug. Um to inspire me, I'll be going through Bach's St. Matthew Passion. I don't know what that is. What is Bach's St. Matthew's Passion? Um, but yeah, overall, so I mean, you kind of have seen all of that stuff. You know that the meetup is like a week and 2 days, Friday. It's exciting. Um, I'm sure that there'll be folks talking about it tonight. Again, I talked about Mike Metco meetups tonight. Oh wait, that's the wrong. I almost put the wrong link in there. Mike Metco meetups channel tonight, talking about meetups, talking about boss, talking about planes to profit. I'm sure there'll be some Nashville folks jumping in. And Glenn would like to stay for Sunday, leaving out Sunday, 8-hour drive back. Yeah, it is a long trip and a long day and a long weekend. And unfortunately, you have to get home. And then it all ends. And then you look forward to the next thing. What's the next event? What's the next? Yard sales will be kind of up in full swing around here. There hasn't been a whole lot of activity yard sale wise, just because the weather has just not been cooperating. I'm in Ohio, right? I'm out this morning on April, what is today? April the 16th. It should be warm. You could see your breath this morning. There was a little bit of frosty film on my windshield. And it's like, come on now. Just give up, winter. Yes, Roman, well, I don't know. You're not much of a reseller now. I don't know that I don't know that Nashville's going to help you. You all know that I'm messing with, I'm messing with Roman. I love Roman. Yeah, that's why Brendan is leaving. He has an 8-hour drive as well. Jill is still going to mow tonight. Well, I think it's going to be sunshiny all day today. Oh yeah, see? No, 2 inches of snow on the truck this morning for upstate. It is brutal. It's like, just simmer down. 28 degrees, yeah, in Cleveland this morning. Yeah. You know I love you, Roman. I'm just busting your bag. You will complain to my headshot when you hang it up. Oh, there you go. Nicole is just going to go home with Jill and I so she can meet Breakdancing Judy. Now Breakdancing Judy is someone to meet for sure. You gotta, oh, I was thinking the other day, we were watching the Masters golf tournament. Shout out to Rory McIlroy getting the career Grand Slam, winning the Masters. Absolutely everybody should have the pure joy and opportunity of watching any sports event with my mother, with Breakdancing Judy. He or she, it's just okay. Dustin Rose or Justin Rose or whoever it was that Rory had to go to the playoffs with. This man also has spent his life golfing and has almost won the Masters himself and lost in a playoff years ago. And my mom, we were rooting for Rory. We wanted him to get that. And my mom the whole time is like, when Dustin, is it Dustin? Was it Dustin or Justin Rose? I forget. Yeah. Roman likes pain. He's a Browns fan. I feel Roman's pain. I'm a Browns fan as well. The where am I at? Go still, Kim. Someone that's a mod. Just kick Kim. I love me some Kim T just as much as the next person, but simmer down. Steeler stuff. If you're a mod, kick Kim out of the. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Um, it's Justin. Okay, Justin Rose. See, even my mom knows it's Justin Rose. Justin Rose is getting ready to make his putt in the playoff on the last thing, and my mom's over there in her chair going, "Miss it, miss it, just miss it." And then she's all excited and she's yelling, she's carrying on football. Watching football with her. It doesn't matter who has the ball. My mom just like she's always excited and yelling for the team that has the ball if they're making good plays. It's like, who are you rooting for here? That's not the Browns. Well, he was making a good play, or Ohio State or something like that. Um, Carolyn is here. KK Lewis. Carolyn is here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Kim, you're safe with Mary. She's not gonna punk you. She's not gonna punk you out. Yeah, the Browns did sign Flacco. Flacco and what? Kenny Pickett, I think we got as on our quarterback staff now. See. Gonna go to the Red Lobster, take a picture and send it to me. I love seafood. I was thinking about getting like a second job just to afford a seafood habit. Yeah, Kenny Pickett. And there is Chris Cajun, reseller, checking in. Does Breakdancing Judy know better than to cheer for Michigan? She does know better than to cheer for Michigan. She will not do that. She understands the colors of the uniforms at that point. If Raz is if he's a mod and you're a Raiders fan, it's timeout. You're getting put in timeout if you're a Raiders fan. Yeah, the Browns, every year looks like we got a chance on paper, but then we actually play the games. Is it three or four now that Michigan has beat Ohio State? Painful. Come on, Ryan Day. Your act together. Of course, we did win the national championship. Even though we did lose to Michigan, we did win very few in this chat like her teams. Yes. Okay, here's a I bet this is going to be serious. Ken, reselling questions, which is rare for me. Are you putting your store on time away, or will Headshot be listing and shipping stuff while you're away? Excuse me, I still got a touch. It's cold, just won't. I'm like past the cold, but just still got this touch. I will be putting my store on time away. The Headshot will also be there enjoying the show or enjoying the weekend with all the other resellers. That's one of the errands that I have to run today, is go out and find the right marker to sign my headshots. Not a problem, Mark. Always good to have you in at any time of the day. LA Kings hockey fan. Same thing with Oilers and the Ducks fan. We also like the Oregon Ducks around here. We follow them. We like the Oregon Ducks. LA Kings hockey, meh, give or take. Except for, do you guys still have Jeff Carter on your team? Is Jeff Carter still on the Kings? Because that guy's just a putz. He's an unprofessional crybaby. Great hockey player. It's a putz. So anyway, yeah, no Ken versus 10 next week. And then what I was thinking about, because I got to get, I've been trying to, do some sales and get some stuff to have some extra money to go to Nashville. And then when I go to Nashville and spend way more than what I had intended, I'm going to get back to, yes, Chris, hockey still is a sport. Um, they're actually getting ready to go into the playoffs right now. Um, oh, that's right. Jeff Carter went to the Penguins. It's a putz. Anyway, the Mary, Mary, simmer down. Just simmer down. We don't look at the weather. We don't pay attention to forecasts, especially when they're 10 days out or whatever. Shh. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. But hey, I'll take a Buckeye poncho if you're bringing one. I'm not above taking a Buckeye poncho from you. So again, I'm gonna eat some lunch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll pick something up when I'm out. Um, oh yeah, I think we talked about this last week. Did you guys go, Chris, Cajun reseller, did you go to the trash and treasure sale? And then Glenn, you were talking about it. Did you go? And did you guys find anything good out at the yard sales? I should look and see if there are some yard sales this weekend. Maybe I can go out to the sales, find some. The last thing I need is more inventory, but go out to the sales, find something cool, list it, see if I can sell it before the Nashville meetup. Oh, yes. Marshall McPeak. Well, he'll have to make some calls. Marshall McPeak. Shout out to Marshall McPeak. Um, that's a little Tennessee, Nashville's a little out of his jurisdiction, but I'm sure he knows some folks. He can make a call. Uh, for those of you that don't, Marshall McPeak is our local weatherman, one of the local weathermen from the ABC station. It's my favorite weather guy currently. Chris did not go. Um, Chris, it's $50 to fill a cart today. $50 to fill a cart today. Um, we all know Kenny do it isn't going to list anything. Uh, Not worth it to Chris to go there. Um, I can control the weather. I can. When we have our big event for my family on Labor Day weekend, I will it not to rain. And then when Jill used to run the 5K race every year, I don't all the years that we did the race, we did it like 10 official years and then one additional year. Never got rained out. In 10 years, never got rained out. Um the Nothing good there. Was a half a mile from your work. Well, don't you love when the good sales or well, you said there wasn't anything there. Don't you love it when there's a good event that's like right in your backyard? So, um, that's it. I think that's all that I got for today. It's super 6 minutes to the premiere over on Rozilla's Realm channel. He's got a new video dropping in 6 minutes, right? I assume that's what you're talking about because you said earlier it was going to be so a video coming out. Yes, God did know that Jill wouldn't have survived the heartbreak if it would have rained it during her event or rained it out. Um, some of the days that we have, maybe during setup in the morning, you got a few um, sprinkles or something along those, but by race time, The sun'll come out by race time. Maybe I'll make up some new words. I'll sing that at the karaoke afterwards. Yes. Glenn, have a great day, everyone. You know what? I don't know if I missed Susan. She usually has to leave earlier, and she usually says bye, and I apologize if I missed Susan, and hopefully she had a great day. Has a great rest of the day. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of the day. And I do want to throw out there, whether you are driving, flying, taking a bus, plane, train, or automobile, be safe. Be safe out there beforehand and in your travels to Nashville. Yeah, we don't need an incident. We don't need an incident at all. Just be safe, be mindful. When you're there, have fun. Come and find me. Come and find me there at the event. Say hey, shake my hand, give me a hug. I'll give you a headshot, stickers, whatever. 1 week and 2 days. Yes, Mary, have a great day. We will see you tonight, Mary. Mike Metco Meetups YouTube channel. We will see you there. Philly Flipper, you are allowed to shake my hand. I've shaken your hand many times. I am giving you a hug, my friend. Good to see you in here, Paul Philly Flipper. Looking forward to seeing you as well next week. See, what does this say? In lieu of Susan, there's 99-cent corn dogs on sale in the Sonic app. Yes, that's what you have for lunch. So there you go. Susan, she probably didn't know what she was at the school, but 99-cent corn dogs if you have a Sonic in your area. We had Sonic footlongs the other day. Sonic footlongs on Monday, they run them for like $1.99 or something. Very good. Let Ken stay in your room. I'm running on all fours to Nashville. Yeah, if you are, however you're getting there, if you're walking, maybe you're real close. Maybe you're just what? Yes, Sky, definitely. Does Sky shake? Does Sky shake and sit and roll over and all of the fun tricks? Shout out and happy birthday to Sky. Got 2 birthday cakes on the same day. Got a pup cup. Got some other prizes. Chick, I did want to know. That was my next question. Yes, we will be safe for sure. Yes, I was interested in knowing what Paul was having for lunch. I don't have a graphic. I would put this up. Hey, Paul, what are you having for lunch? That's goofy. Sky does all the tricks. The sit, the roll over, the shake the hands. Not Paul. Paul is a free spirit, and he's not taking direction from anybody. He's he does his own thing. And well, hey, Paul. Yeah. Ooh, it's Brian. Yeah, Sky is adorable. Those steely blue eyes. Well, or Paul as well, steely blue eyes. Or white eyes, or what color? Gray eyes? Color Sky's eyes? I haven't looked that hard. He's right. Yeah, Brian, they're out and about. You guys be safe today in your travels. Okay, now I'm just rambling. We are going to be Paul's eyes. We will catch you in 2 weeks. And that's the story I was going with. Is I think I might get back to doing some regular 10 versus 10 episodes where I'm actually listing some things. I know I say that, and we'll see what happens. But I did really good. The last 10 versus 10, it was about 3 shows ago or something when I listed all of that stuff. and most all of it has sold up to this point. Didn't sell by the next week, so I would have probably lost the challenge. But but yeah, it's imagine that, folks. Hot reseller tip. I know, but if you list it, people can buy it. If people have an opportunity to buy it, or if you got to do some sort of listing, unless you're just doing a random poll. If you are selling live selling, you're doing whatnot. Well, speaking of that, if you follow me on whatnot, Jill and I are doing a rock and roll raid train this Saturday. Going to be very cool. We got some handmade pieces, some repurposed clothing, band related stuff that Jill's made from band tees and denim jackets and all of that stuff. Going to be very cool. We are giving away signed CD from the band Feel. It's something that we've been talking about, that I've been talking about. The band Feel is who is Ken most excited to meet in Nashville? I'll answer in a second. We are giving away a signed CD from the band Feel. They are a new up and coming rock band. They're out there on tour. They did headlining tours. They've toured with Dirty Honey. They've toured with Big Rex. They've done they're just out. Follow them on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, Facebook. If you stare at it long enough and get sick of it and run it on whatnot, it also sells. Sometimes to Paul. Exactly. Yes, definitely love the band Feel. Yes. I just sit and stare at this new headshot. I'm excited. I'm excited about this one. It's fun. Oh yeah, they open for ZZ Top. So we're giving that away this Saturday. This Saturday, I think 5:20 p.m. is our show. The who am I most excited to meet? First of all, Chris, what I will say is I am most excited to meet anybody that I haven't met already. I'm super excited about the number of whatnot sellers, because we've been, doing the whatnot shows, and that whole community is a different type of community than the YouTube reselling community. I'm very excited to meet a lot of those folks. And although you see them because they are live selling and you see them all the time, I wanted to get right in there and give them a hug and shake their hand and meet them. But there are some people that I've known for many years that I haven't met yet, that I know are going to be there. Somebody like a Jen's Multiverse. I'm super excited to meet Jen's Multiverse in public or in person. Nicole, I'd flip that. I talked about that earlier. I have not met Nicole. Angie Resells. I've known Angie Resells since I started doing YouTube and all of that stuff, and have interacted quite a bit. I've never got to meet her. We've never crossed paths in those same places. Yes, well, there's Jen. Look, you say her name. She's like Beetlejuice. You say her name and boom, there she is. I am looking forward. How about them apples? Yes, flipping Mimi will be there. Kara. Going to be at, what's this? Going to be at Bourbon and Beyond in Rocklahoma. Yeah, the Whatnotters are taking over. I assume that's what you were talking about, Paul. So excited to see so many people from that community that I haven't met, that we've been a part of here. And excuse me. And just hang out and meet them and give them a big hug. I know I'm giving Jen a big hug, whether she wants one or not. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Jen, who killed it yesterday. What would you sell, Jen? Like 145 items in 10 minutes? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Crazy. Ooh, Jen. Paul's got a big birthday show coming up too. Paul has a huge birthday show coming up. Um, oh, that's cool. And that's why I do this too, Jen. Listening in the background. Um, we just like to come on here and have fun and talk about stuff. So excited for the Nashville meetup that I wanted to just do a whole show kind of featuring that, let people know what's Jen, Paul is another reseller. He's been around for a couple of months, up and coming guys trying to build a YouTube channel off of daily life content. Um, he's so as a reseller, but he's learning. He's learning the ropes from watching people like you and me, Brian and Tracy, Chris Cajun reseller. He's trying to build his own community. Yes, he's a carnivore YouTuber. Um, see that yeah, as you say in your shows, go out at least give him a bookmark. Give him a bookmark and watch a couple of shows. If he's not your cup of tea, you move on. Not everybody is for everybody. In this case, that rings so true with Paul. But at least give him a chance. Give him a chance. Um, yeah, he could use a little bit of help. Um, but so I need to eat some. I might grab some lunch when I'm out. If you guys were out and about, you were gonna stop by just like your regular standard fast food places. Where would you get lunch? Well, we already know that Sonic has 99-cent corn dogs if you get them on the app. Where would you guys go real quick to eat lunch? Yes, but Paul Marsh says on his birthday show is trying to sell 2,222 items in 12 hours. Any predictions on how long it will actually take? Uh, yeah, there's a fan weighing in. Paul in Motion says he's a pretty cool guy. So there's one guy. Jill says corn dogs. Um, Burger King, that might be a good choice. I've been craving a Big Mac lately from McDonald's. I haven't had a Big Mac. When I worked my 9 to 5 job, when I worked at the print shop for 32 years, basically for 5 days a week for 32 years, I ate fast food. And when I got out of that job, I very seldom do I ever have fast food. Sometimes it'll be a couple weeks before I have something, and it's either pick something up when I'm out, or like my folks next door, if they're going to go someplace for dinner, they might say, "Hey, you want us to pick you up some Burger King or Wendy's or something like that." Um, Paul, uh, Paul has dissociative identity disorder. Log in from his other accounts just to prop himself up. Can't go wrong with a Big Mac. I know. It's I might do that. The Minecraft meal, get the Minecraft meal at McDonald's. Um, Excited for some carbs. Yeah, get on a different diet. It's okay to cheat when you're on vacation, right? To have some different foods. Um, Yes, if he could sell like Jen's multiverse and he could do 100 items every 10 minutes, he'd be done in 22 minutes and 22 seconds. There's a strategy right there. I don't know how I was watching, you shows on. Well, we were in the bracket battle. Jill and I were in the bracket battle, and I think I talked about this last week. It was that fast selling was not our cup of tea. I was very pleased with what we did, how we represented ourselves, and the sales that we had, and we had the new buyers, and it was a great experience. And shout out to Derek Fundamentals and Blazing Bunny for inviting us on the show. And the but that was just not our thing, and we didn't do. We got crushed. We got crushed. But I was watching the bracket battle was the continuation yesterday. I mean, people selling 80, 90, 100. How do you sell 114 items in 10 minutes and lose to somebody? Just absolutely shout out to you guys, and you got to do it again if you won. I think Jen won against her person, and is moving on. Paul has a lot of disorders. There you go. Jen is a sprinter, Paul is a marathon racer, and I'm one of the guys at the finish line, with the sign that's cheering everybody on as they come across the start finish line, but I'm okay with that. We enjoy doing whatnot. We enjoy being on there, doing the shows that we can do with the time that we have. I would like to ramp it up. Jill did her first show last Saturday. It's on my channel, and we're calling it Just Jill. And I've got a cool little logo for Just Jill. And so she's going to be doing more of that, mostly in the women's contemporary category, doing women's clothing, a lot of new with tag stuff, a lot of boho sort of stuff, a lot of just different sorts of things. So she did her first show last Saturday, and it was great. We have a couple of things to work out logistically from her doing the show at her house. But it went great. We had a good crowd. We had great support. She sold some things, and so looking forward to that future on our channel as well. Yes, way better. Yes. We have fun. I like to have fun. I like to talk. Jen, have a great day. Oh, you might tap out. Didn't realize there's still 3 more rounds to the winner. That's like 425 more items I would have. I know. I don't see how just the inventory alone to be in that is incredible. I actually I was able to get something from Jen. You just gotta do this, and picked up an item, and it was it's like, oh, there it is. Boom. Okay, all of a sudden, 6, 7, 8 bucks. It's fun. It's fun. I made her do her own shipping, right, folks? Can I tell you, if Jill's gonna do her own shows from her own house, she probably should do her own shipping. Now, Jill, I'm gonna rat you out. Her shipping would have been a lot better had she not lost the printer that she bought. She bought a printer. I gave her labels. I gave her, everything, all this shipping supplies that she would need. She lost the printer. She lost the printer, folks. Whose fault is that? There you go. Paul has 400 items he'll give you. Yeah, well, I want her to learn a little bit. Jill's counseling office is right next door to the post office in her town. So how cool is that? She can just drop it off lunch, beforehand, whenever. Yeah, Brian is happy that he went out last night. I was referencing that they sold like 114 items yesterday and still lost their bracket. Misplaced, not lost. Yeah. And she lost the scale too. but she found the scale, which wouldn't you think, okay, come on, folks, wouldn't you think if you got all this stuff, shipping supplies, and then you got a scale and you got a um a label printer and you got labels and you have all of that stuff because you know you're going to do shows. She was excited about listing, and I taught her how to get her items posted. And then she lost everything. Now, wouldn't you think if you lost it that the scale and the printer and the labels would all be like kind of in the general same spot? No. No. She eventually, a couple days of looking, finds the scale. Now, Jill's got a nice house. She's got a nice house. It's a 3-bedroom home, full basement and everything, but it's not like a giant warehouse. It's got to be there someplace, right? And now she finds the scale that the printer's not there. Um uh so I don't know what to do with her, folks. I I try my best. I really, really do. Um yes, where are we at? Jen's gonna pick up your items today, Paul. So look for her to stop over. Um and Jill said that she learned that she should just counsel and let us all resell. Um you lose the scale all the time. I have a scale by my shipping station, I have a scale by my photo station, and I have a scale that I keep around in here so that like if I'm doing stuff inside and not out of my office, that I can do it real quick. Yeah, she put it someplace safe. She gutted her house. Um Someplace safe. Maybe you should go to the bank and check your safe deposit box. Well, Brian, okay, I am very good at finding stuff, even when I'm not there. I have Jill; she has to admit to that talent, and even Brian and Tracy. The other day, I found Brian's car keys. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Ohio. I found his car keys for him without even being there. Um, Yes, I tried to. Jill's like, we're not talking about it right now. I'm too stressed. We're not talking about it. So she wouldn't let me help her find it. Um, is that powder for your protein drinks, Paul? Is that what you're talking about? Um, yeah, Jill, she was a bit pissy. Um, some of us are not as rich as you can and can afford to buy more than one scale every 6 years. You know what? Those were just things. The label printer, all of those things that make my life a little bit easier. I'm going to spend the money on it. A lot of times it was once that, to buy a scale, you can buy a scale for 25, $30, that's nice on Amazon. Maybe even less if you look around. And, sometimes that's like one item. So one item, boom, profit, buy a scale. There you go. I'll send you a scale. Hey, maybe you'll win a scale. Maybe at the Nashville Meetup, maybe that is one of the prizes. You could win a second scale. I won a big scale at the Nashville or at the Cincinnati Meetup. Maybe I'll bring that and give it away for bingo, Nashville bingo. Um, yes, and I did keep him from raging. Well, he was raging. He had to hand the phone. Brian had to hand the phone to Tracy, and so that he could, you know, he's got a foul mouth. He was a sailor. He was in the Navy. Man, kiss your mother with that mouth, Brian. But I calmed the situation. I found the keys for them. They were able to go enjoy their dinner at Applebee's or wherever it was that they went. Um, yeah, ratting him out. Um, gotcha, Paul. Gotcha. Is that how you keep going and just going and going, going? You want to hear a rant. You want to hear a mouth. Jill seems like, you know, apple pie, um, Little House on the Prairie, Walton's Mountain at Christmas time. You know, hear the mouth on that woman. I'll get her worked up. I'll get her worked up in Nashville, and then you guys can hear her. You guys can hear her. No effing way. Brian has a foul mouth. Um, keeping up with the chat like Roman. Yes, Roman would have been back on like Billsy Bear's comment, which was the first comment in the whole show. Billsy Bear. Where's your, Roman? I don't know if you're still here, but where are your lives? Where are your lives? Saturday night. Yes, he would still be at the beginning, welcoming in. Love Roman. All right, guys, I got work to do. Got things to do. I got errands to run. I want to eat some lunch, and then I got a busy evening of things, prepping stuff and getting things ready and listing some things, working on some whatnot stuff, kind of trying to keep Jill, maintained and stuff. That's an all day job in itself. And I love the fact that this is my show and that I'm out there on the airwaves and I can say anything that I want, and Jill only gets the chance um to just comment in the chat, and I can choose to show it or not. Are we going to meet Sky? Um that's right. Kenny Gets Stuff Done. See the name. Oh wait, no. It's right there. Kenny Gets Stuff Done. I changed my name a few weeks ago because Kenny Gets Stuff Done was tired of just old Ken, regular old Ken, not doing stuff and not getting things listed, not selling, and not being prepared during the day. And so I decided, well, I'm just not going to be that person anymore. I'm saying my name. I'm gonna be Kenny Get Stuff Done, and I'm gonna do stuff and do work and try not to take a nap in the middle of the day. And that's kind of working out for me. I enjoy a nap. Um, but and Kenny Gets Stuff Done also goes to bed early and wakes up refreshed and ready for the day. And man, it's been great. It's been great. Um uh the what okay, where am I? I've seen that my chat was not up. Yeah, I'm getting stuff done. Oh, I guess I was right there. Get stuff done because I went back to show my name. Um oh, I gotta read through this. Kenny Get Stuff Done used to be Kenny sit in his chair and talk to Brian and Corey on the phone for hours. Yes. Sit in his chair and talk on the phone. Well, I still do that, but I try to keep busy while I'm at. Um, I talked to Brian this morning. I talked to Brian this morning. We had to talk about a couple of things. Okay, talk, yeah. Um, but I was busy doing stuff during that time, get ready for my show, get ready for this and that. But okay, man, that's an hour and a half. I never go an hour and a half. Insert your own joke here. So we are yeah, Jill tried to call me and I was like, it just immediately hung up. Everybody have a great day. Have a great day. Again, as I was trying to end earlier, be safe in your travels if you are heading to Nashville. Paul, be safe in your travels to Philly this weekend. That should be fun. Get to see the family. And we will catch you in 2 weeks. I won't be on next week. So we'll see you back here noon Eastern time next Wednesday, and no, the following Wednesday. You know what I meant. You heard me say it before. And have a great day, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and we will catch you next time on, what show is this? Oh, Ken versus 10. Have a great day.